Okay, so I've put something together. I'm not sure how good it's going to be because this was more a rough sketch and I've been playing some other games between. But I decided to record some more because I was like, you know what? I actually enjoy this game a lot. And I was not having fun in the other game because it was an online game. So we're going to get back to the main game here. We're going to go here to the third zone, which is located in here. Oh, geez. So we gotta go through the side path here. I'm not sure if that's a tunnel or not. It's a side path. And that's also why there's two spawn areas so close to each other. Like, legitimately. Why are they, like, right next to each other? But that's weird. But let me actually get the... Like, I would have thought it would be more in the pit area. Oh, yeah, I have to go around here, I think. Yeah, up here, and there should be, like, a branch through. Apparently the cube and train are somewhere around here, and I know, like, a person I was in the server with, we would constantly tease him with the cube. Like, I'm gonna be dead honest, it was funny. They were like, maybe this is where the cube is. Funny, I guess. And immediately I do, like, next. I can't even hit them because they just float left and right. I should have got heat-seeking missiles. I should have just got heat-seeking missiles. Would have been better instead of shoulder cannon. At least I got a lot of ammo. That's one thing. Ooh, new shoulder cannon. If I see a station, I will just change over to a missiles. Purely because, like, they'll be more practical. Yeah, give me some senso, please. Okay, that took you long enough to unlock. I should unlock this first as well. How far is it? It's not too far. I probably could cut this bit out. Won't take too long. Okay. Of course I'm out of femto. You're always out of femto. This way. Oh, at least I can fly over here. And quickly grab the missiles. It's a level 3, but we all know what I do when I see a supply base. I destroy it. And then I replace it with mine. Because there's nothing to use scrap on, so it's like, you might as well just make a base. Anyway, let's quickly get some shoulder missiles on. Which is going to be better than whatever garbage I've got right now. Maybe you, I don't know. Heat seeking definitely would probably be the ideal. I guess you, and then is there any gold level 2 ammo? No, but we do need a bit of range and range attack, attribute damage. Okay, I should have a good amount as well, right? Oh, no, not really. Okay. I really wish you could change the color, but you can't. I forgot to put some health on myself. There we go. Now let's get into the mission. Yes. And now this should stop them from just strafing left, which is pretty much what a lot of AI do. They just strafe left and you can never hit them. And of course I get... Oh, and never mind, they still just strafe left past everything. I do love this, like, technique the AI does abuse, which is just strafe left 500 times in a row and you can't do anything against them. Thanks for launching them all the way away so I can't hit them with anything. I'm just going to focus on you then. Yeah, it feels like I do no damage. I'm going to be honest. I almost want to go back to melee purely because it just feels like I'm doing potato damage. And I've like burnt through half my ammo just with 3 enemies, you know? It generally just doesn't feel good to use guns because like they just don't track anything. And I'm not joking when I say that. I've had point-blank rockets just phase through enemies. So even if you're like point-blank with a weapon that should never miss point-blank, you still miss because the game just goes, yeah. Which is why I just generally prefer melee because it's more consistent. Okay, let's have you mess up again. Because we gotta have security every single time, right? Okay. I'm gonna be honest, it gets a bit repetitive when it's like security. I need to remember to use that melee more. I really do. I just need to use that more. You know, actually. Yeah. Need more guns.
するって言ってたけど、なんかサポートになってなくない？合体がいい人って態度もでかいけどさ、本当わかってる？見つけたぞ。キャラだと思ってる？自分の火はキャラでごまかせないからね。まったく足だからね。今ビビッときた。異常な改善エリアがあるな。近づくんじゃないぞ。
I should have probably taken the ammo. Actually considering just skipping all the side rooms and going straight to the boss room. Because while I'm sure there'll be some nice loot drops, I don't think there's like anything unique hidden here. Oh, goodbye, my health bar. Maybe if I had like a second minigun, but that'd probably be too heavy. That's the issue. I'm probably just gonna go straight to the boss room, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I could explore this base, but generally I don't feel like this build's appropriate enough. I feel like it needs some modifications. I should have just gone with the classic gun arms. They're pretty much the most accurate guns in the game. They're also practically the best. And in all honesty, if we had a gold or red tier gun arm, it would pretty much be the only guns I'd ever use. Shallow waters? Okay, this is iffy. I'm already suspect about that. Yeah, that looks like it electrifies the entire water supply. Oh, we're gonna have to deal with them. Get rid of you first. Then we can focus on you. I'm stunned again. Give me my health back. Also, is she just not fighting him? Like, is she just ignoring him? I'm just gonna melee. I'm generally thinking, like, possibly like a poison nade in the one hand and then cash in the right might be the way to go. I have to land. Oh, that's glorious. Please don't shock me. I might literally just use them. Even though it's a manual aim, I might just use that. Basic damage. Let's try out shotguns. Maybe I'm misremembering how good they are. Oh geez, I'm already regretting this. I also went the wrong direction. Oh, I should have looked at the map. Now we have to zoom all the way around and... Yeah, I know. Gun warning. Can I nick the battery here? Yes, I can. I got repair spray, lovely. It's... Oh, okay, it's one of those, nice. And then I'm stunned for 20 years. At least it doesn't do damage. I guess that's something to talk about. Doesn't do damage, which doesn't. Ooh, I love super track lasers. That's kind of miserable damage, I'm gonna be honest. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess, but could be better. Like right there, that's just straight up miserable damage. I hate that, like, if they ever go outside of the screen, you just lose all... Are you joking, game? Not a single one of those hit? Okay, you're dead. Okay, you see what I mean by the game just magically going, nah, that missed. Just because we felt like it. It just missed. You see what I mean about this game just randomly going, yeah, we feel like missing today. For like zero reason, no logic behind it. It just misses. It's really like, why? Just why does it miss? Like, it's point blank. I'm tempted just to go back to the throw arms for the boss. Like, I'll give it a go, I guess. I'll give it a go with the guns. But I am generally tempted to go back to throw arms with, like, just how inaccurate these things can be. I could also go back to gun arms, I guess. Like, that could be a choice. But then you lose access to alternative fire, which is never nice. I'm thinking maybe 2 shotguns might be a good idea. Okay, let's hope this works. It's probably gonna suck. At least we won't have to worry about hitboxes as much. Oh, it's a cube! So this is where the cube is hidden. We're not doing terrible damage, I guess. Then again, this is like an enemy with a big, glaring weak spot. Okay, so that's like tracking for days. I actually like this. That's some cool gimmick. I actually like it. It feels different. Oh, I can't lock on for some reason. But no, it feels different. I actually really like that. I don't like the tracking being over-tuned as can be. But I do like the uniqueness of it. No, let's try point blank shotgun. I'm probably gonna die. Oh, I can't fly anymore. So it just disabled my flight. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die here. Hey, I gave it a good old hee-ho. But generally, I'm not good at guns anyway, I'll be straight. I got hit anyway, of course I got hit. Well, I didn't expect to be able to dodge it. But yeah, like... That's actually kind of cool. I don't actually mind dying there. I think that's like a... unique... Okay, I'm not sure what that was. Something just randomly started playing in the background, so... Got rid of that quickly. But yeah, let's just bully him. I'm sorry, Cube, but you're getting bullied today. Hey, he's building a little fort like it's Minecraft. I need to get to that core, though. So we can actually do some... Oh, no! Not this ability! Oh, and of course we get stunned. No! Disgusting! Good thing is, he can't get away. Did we actually manage to dodge that? I can't believe it. Oh, we still can't fly, though. Good thing our throw arms seem to just be able to barely... Like, that is a gimmick I wish didn't exist. The anti-fly gimmick. I think that gimmick does really run its course quickly and just becomes annoying. Because it's pretty much, oh, yes, let's just disable a major part of the game. That won't be annoying. Let's just turn off a major part of the game, why don't we? And I'm pretty sure it's going to be like this for the rest of the fight. But it's pretty much just a, yeah, you want to play melee? Nah, you don't get to play the game. Unless you got like the hops for years, like I've got here. So I can just jump spam into it. Ow. Can't even see what's going on right now. I literally can't see because this camera angle is atrocious. I can fly again. Thank goodness. Of course, he's just gonna push me back. But no, that gimmick needs to die a quick death and a violent death. Like no peace, no nothing. Just get rid of that stupid gimmick. I generally despise how that gimmick works. Like the worst gimmick in the game is that stupid, oh yeah, we're just gonna disable half the game mechanic. Like why is that a thing? And here we go, back to half the mechanics being disabled again. Don't you love that? Like, just half the game being turned off because the game's like, yep, nope, you're not allowed to do anything. We're just gonna turn off the mechanics because we can't think of an original way to actually make something hard. Does this actually damage him? Does hitting this actually hurt? Because I noticed it vanished. Like, he is still a cool enemy, but I generally am not a fan of the disabling flying mechanic. It's just not that engaging. It's pretty much, let's just make this boss hard by turning off stuff. I personally think that's kind of a lame way to make something hard. Generally, I just think that's kind of lame. Oh, yes, he's difficult. Why? Because you can't hit him. Why can't you hit him? Because he literally makes it so you can't fly. Like, every single boss here is just punished you for being melee. And that's kind of lame. It generally feels like they're like, oh, melee was too strong in the base game. Let's just make every enemy nerf melee. That totally won't irritate people who play melee. Who's probably most the player base at this point. Because unless you're co-op, guns just kind of don't get the same solo. Like, if you're soloing, You're probably melee because it's just the strongest thing in the game. I should have double fisted it. Like, that works no matter what you do. There's no real way to nerf this. I should have just gone double fist. Oh well, we beat it. But no, I like that. I just don't like the grounded mechanic in concept, you know? Like, that's my only real problem with it, you know? I don't really dislike the boss. I think the boss is really cool. I think it has a great gimmick. I think it has, like, a lot of cool mechanics. I just personally don't like the grounded mechanic. I always think it's obnoxious to go against. It's generally annoying. Because you're like, oh, I get to fight this. Oh, never mind. I'm on the ground for 10 years. The only good thing about the cube is, unlike the other enemy who uses that, like, ability, he doesn't run around the map at light speed. He stays quite stationary, which is why I think I don't get as irritated. I'm not a fan of the mechanic. But I definitely don't get as irritated as I do with the other enemy that does it. Because at least this enemy doesn't just fling itself around the arena. Anyway, that is the last one turned off, and so I believe we can access the inner area now. I'm not sure what we're looking for here. I might actually go double katana or something. Like double hashi. That might be a good idea, because it does give you access to that range ability as well. I'll have to do some quick testing as we transport to the next area. Okay, we're back in the wild. I've gone Katana Man with some of the new stuff. Gonna try and crit build, and even if I can't crit build, I can just double overhead mash like that, which is always a solution if you can't do damage. And hopefully, since we won't be facing any instant stagger enemies, we'll be doing fine. I generally don't get why the game keeps trying to tilt me down, though. Like, it really likes tilting me down randomly towards the ground. What is going on? We do like no damage. I thought this would be a little better. It's doing more damage than I thought it would do. I'll give it that. It'd be nice if the lock-on in this game was better. Generally, one of the biggest blights in the game is the terrible lock-on. Like, I'm not sure where they pick these lock-on points, but I generally do get baffled sometimes. Well, that was a fat 300 right there. Of course I get stunned. I'm generally not thinking this does enough damage. Generally, Absolute Zero just seems to be the go-to katana-shaped weapon. Just due to the fact it's not a katana, and you can get like some mega stuns. Oh, there we go, that's the damage we were looking for. That's the damage we're looking for. Those big explosions of numbers. If only I could get like 3 critical magnification onto this, but unfortunately I don't have that. It also might just let it drain to 0 so we can actually stop having our health drain and stop wasting resources. So I might actually let it drain to 0. Something tells me the force field was designed to keep something inside. I'm taking a guess at that. There's obviously something dangerous down here, and we might have just, due to our curiosity, freed it. If I'm honest with you, our curiosity might have bit us right here. Oh yeah, that's... I'm gonna be dead on it. That Suzu might just be the go-to. I might have to switch back purely due to the fact this damage ain't cooking. This damage is definitely raw. And not the good kind of like pure force that we would love. Okay, now it's drained out, I can actually regen my health back. But yeah, Absolute Zero just tends to, in my opinion, be the go-to katana-shaped thing. Because crit builds, they're, like, if you know exactly how to exploit it, sure, they're really good, but they're unreliable if you don't have the mega setup. Oh, that's going into a big room. We need to actually switch over our gear right now. I don't think there's an option to. So I might have to quickly jump out of the base and actually grab a recovery, you know. Not recovery, I mean switch out my weapon. So I'll probably cut because it's going to take a few seconds. Okay, we're back. Zapping into control. Let's check that. Oh yeah, that's the damage I like. That's the damage I like right there. And that's the kind of damage you need. But that's the thing, like, I wish there was like a great katana class that instead of being critical focused, it was like focused on doing quick but decent damage, sort of like in between long swords and great swords. It's like a semi-quicker great sword but not as damaging. I feel like that would be such a cool weapon to have, like a middle ground, like between them, like an Uradachi class or something. Oh, I thought I was gonna go. Never mind, I'm stupid. I could have probably gone through this. You know, I should probably go Limit Breaker, just so I can poke spam. Come on, give me that soul. I got stunned. You know, it'd be an interesting weapon effect if they had a weapon that, like, the more you hit with it, the more self-regen you get, so sort of like a lifesteal weapon. I feel like that could be a cool weapon. I'm not sure how that would balance it, but it would be cool. And generally, I don't really... I've stopped caring about balance too much in games. I more care about, is it fun to use, is it cool to use, is it practical to use now? Like, someone might go, oh, you're using something overpowered. I'm like, okay. Well, how they bring the other stuff up to its caliber then? You know, since the game is all about, like, getting as much damage as quick as possible. Like, if you can't bring the other weapons to its caliber, why would I use anything but it, you know? That is, like, the sort of truth about it. Like, why would someone use, like, Katashi when they're so inconsistent? But that ends up always being the problem. Like, they're just too inconsistent, in my opinion. That's a nice helmet. Gonna be honest there. Okay, we're out at the boss room, apparently. So there is actually, like, one of these. Yeah, and that resets my limit breaker. I should probably limit breaker before I enter the room, shouldn't I? Like, something about this feels very suspicious. It's definitely one of those old world ships. You can tell by the design. Like, this is like colony setup. Lovecraft, eat your heart out. Primordial. But we gotta get close first. Oh wow, we actually have to hit it. Oh jeez. We should have gone throw arms against this. I feel like this is going to be a long fight no matter what, but we should probably have... it's one of the janky... I hate these kind of hitboxes. Oh, they're going to flare around the screen for 10 years, aren't they? Don't you love fighting these kind of enemies, where they just flare around the screen for 20 years and are impossible to hit? Can I just attack him? Like, 1 second, I'm confused. Let me rejig my position. Can I just hit you? Oh, I can. Oh, well. Oh. So it has a counter to prevent you from just sitting in its face, but we can still get in close. Like, oh wow, you thought I was going away? I'm right back in your face, mate. And I'm just gonna keep poking you. What are you gonna do about it? Yes, we totally believed I was going to get a stun. I'm going to be honest. I generally am like, why do I ever try anything else when it's literally just greatsword or throw arm tends to be the most practical against these kind of enemies? Just due to the fact that they do such amazing burst damage. That's really the big issue, is like, burst damage is just sort of non-existent with this weapon. We're still doing decent damage, we just need to get more femto. Okay, we got a third of its health down, we need to go scour for some femto. Of course I get ammo. Why would I get femto? I do wish they didn't decrease the amount of bodies spawn. Because I like seeing all the bodies just gathered around in like mass. Where did it trigger? What ability was that? Oh, was it some femto halting ability where it just negates all femto? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. We're gonna be here all day. I'm just gonna double spam. Let's just start mashing. I'm inside its hitbox. Great hitbox game. Okay, no. This is... I want to, like, use this, but this is going to take too long. Like, this will take too long if I play this normally. But that's really the downside, like, and what my issue with a lot of stuff is. It's like... They just have such big health that you would expect... You would probably find some really strong weapons in the DLC, right? Like, some weapons that do nuclear damage, and you don't really. Like, you just find guns that... can't hit half the time, and like it's just a weird balancing thing, if I'm honest. I'll probably go with Templar. I don't want to throw arm it. That'd be a little boring. Let's go with Templar, because at least then we can like self-regen the femto, and it would be a little more interesting than just stand still and delete their entire health bar in 2 seconds. Because I'll be dead honest, against big enemies, throw arms is just kind of brain off mode, you know? Okay, let's charge in as quick as possible. Okay, now we wait, and then we dash fly. Actually, just waste it. Can I lock onto you, please? Thank you, Cthulhu. I love that great hitbox, by the way. Really good hitbox. This is a very engaged. Like, I definitely feel like the DLC were not designed with melee in mind. I really feel like it. Like, a lot of the enemies seem to have mechanics that just straight up turn off melee. Or, in this case, you just go inside their hitbox, because their actual hit zone is not the face itself. It's something back here. And it's something super janky to hit. Like, it seems to be, like, very buggy on terms of its hitbox. What is this janky hitbox? This is actually bad. No, this was not designed with melee in mind in any way, shape. You cannot convince me. This non-existent hitbox, yeah? Non-existent hitbox right here. Legit, half my attacks aren't hitting because they're just phasing through him. You are not convincing me this was designed with any form of melee in mind. This is just bad design. I'm sorry. This is just very bad design. Oh, I can rip at this? Really? But that... You're actually kidding me. Okay, no, I'm going throw arms. As soon as I saw that, I'm like, nah, throw arms. As soon as I see self-healing, I'm like, nope. Nope. We're going throw arms. Dodgy hitbox. Uninteractive It's literally, it's Void 2.0. Uninteractive. Doesn't do anything. Can't really kill you. Just eats damage. Void's just, like, literally, if Void had a self-heal or something stupid like that, and had an actual decent health bar, he would be the worst thing in the game. Not because he could kill you, just because he would be too tanky. But yeah, you could tell as soon as I saw that, as soon as I saw self-heal, I was like, nope, we're going throw arm. Like, that's my response to anything stupid in this game. Okay, your big enemy, throw arm. They really need to fix the hitboxes, though. Like, they are actually bad. Like, in the DLC, every enemy has had horrendous hitboxes. Like, you could be point blank and they're just like, nope. And it's just like, really, game? Okay, here we go. We can actually do some damage now. We can actually kill this enemy in time without my brain leaking out of my ears. Even a lot of the throw arm hits you can see are actually phasing through it. And that's like, and no, none of that healing. None of that healing. None of that healing, mate. Stupid mechanic. Why does it get self-heal? So who wants to engage with a self-heal mechanic? Okay, let's try and bait out some attacks so I can feed on it. Can you shoot at me? No? None of you want to shoot at me? Like, they all just... None of you want to shoot at me? At all? You mind shooting at me? No? You're just gonna flare around? Can you shoot? Okay, I'm just gonna go back. Like, none of them want to shoot me for some reason. So I'll just go back to smashing you with this then. Okay, game. Like, can one of you shoot me? Like, this is what I mean. This isn't a good boss. Like, this just sucks. Like, there's literally zero redeem. Like, we go from the cube boss, yeah, which was like, oh, look, he regains a giant portion of his health back. Oh, this is such an engaging boss. This boss doesn't suck at all. This isn't like the worst boss in the game, straight up. But big health bar, no damage, never attacks you so you can't regen. Straight up just can't regen because they never shoot you. Like, never. Like, they just go, let's just stare at him. Oh, and he has Femto Drain. Oh, yeah, this is so engaging as an enemy. This is such an engaging enemy. This doesn't suck in any way. Like, this ain't bad design 101. Okay, can you shoot at me again? Oh, yeah, there we go. Can more of you shoot at me? No? None of you want to shoot at me? If they're not regen more of yourself, I'll actually get upset. Can you shoot me? Please? I love how I clicked macro barrier and it just didn't trigger. Please shoot at me. Oh, there we go. There's a big chunk of... Uh-huh. Sure game. And then I'm staggered for 20 years. There, that's what we want. The big... Oh, I see. He just has an infinite femto drain around him now. What is with this game and just unengaging bosses? Like, why are the bosses just so unengaging? Like, I think there's been, what, one good DLC boss? One singular decent one? That's it? I'm sorry, that's a bit of a... What? Oh, and he goes inside the wall to avoid being hit! Oh, never mind, he's dead, that's why. Like, yeah, this was not design tested. I'm sorry. You were not convincing me this trash pile was tested. There's no universe you're convincing me of that. This is, like, I feel like they were trying to go for something cinematic, but it's just not that engaging. It's annoying. Like, they'd cut the health bar in half. Maybe this would have been engaging. But it's like big health bar, obnoxious mechanics, self regen. It's like, what is this trash? Like, and it's sad because, like, it does look cool, but I'm pretty sure this is the end of the DLC as well, so it's like super short, which is even worse. Like, okay, it just blew itself up. But not only is it like a super short DLC, you know, it's like the bosses just aren't, like, the cube was the only good one. I'm gonna tell you straight up, cube was the only one that didn't suck. And the only reason the second one sucked was because its hitboxes were just so badly located. Like, all of them are just terrible hitboxes. Like, I don't get what this game is and not just giving you a decent hitbox. Like, you think it wouldn't be that hard to ask for? You know? You know, I'm just going to keep this up. So, like, sure, it means I'll have a slower kill ratio time. But it means I can at least block a lot of these laser spams. Sure, it slightly lowers my DPS, but that's a worthwhile sacrifice, in all honesty, to not get instant nukes down to 0 HP. I'm always tempted to rush to Femto Zone and just try and kill it. This fight just is like, it feels like it's an attempt at a cinematic game, but it doesn't. This game doesn't play the right way for this to work. Like, this would work in a different game, a different genre maybe. But trying to get this to work in a game where it's like, what is that lock on? Trying to get this to work in a game like this just feels like you're asking for trouble. I can't even lock on because the game's glitching hard. Yeah, I don't care. I'm rushing it. Please don't force lock me onto that. You know what? I don't care. Let's try it. We're rushing. Oh, see. Oh, come on. Nah, this is actually lame. This is actually lame. This is dumb. This boss sucks. What was that? Like, I get they were trying to be cinematic here, but it was just not that engaging of a boss. It was like, oh, hit these really flailing tentacles to do damage. Like, this was not designed with melee in mind. It was not at all. like, this in no universe was designed with any form of player interaction in mind. I'm gonna be straight with you. It was not in any way designed to be, like, melee. It was what we would call a cinematic boss, purely designed for the spectacle. But the thing is, it's a tiny cramped room with obnoxious gimmicks. I'm gonna be straight with you. That fight was just bad. And it's kind of sour taste because you had the cube boss, which I think was a good boss. Like, the cube was great. Like, I don't have anything negative outside of maybe the stupid ground effect gimmick, but ignoring that, you know, like, it was a pretty good thing. And even the second boss, so real issue with its lock-on point choices, like, was just bad. Like, if they had just given him a middle lock-on point, it would have been a fine fight. And then, of course, lastly, but not least, is the... What was I saying? The first boss was just, like, annoying because it just flung itself... Like, they clearly were not designed with melee in mind. They were clearly designed with range in mind. You know? Like, very obviously. But range is just kind of weak. Like, I imagine in co-op that was probably good. Like, in co-op that's probably a great fight for, like, some ranged players. You know? I imagine that, like, for ranged players in co-op, that's probably like, oh, it's so cinematic, it's so... I'm like, no, I'm gonna be honest. DLC's kind of a letdown. Like, it's not terrible. It's just, meh. Like, it's like a 6. Like, it looks cool. There's some cool stuff in it. The cube was a great boss. I haven't fought the train. I will try and find the train, and then I'll tack that onto the end of this. I'll probably do that.
これで鬼認めてくれるかな。怒られないよね。
怒られるだ
ろうな。
ただ間違いなくジョーちゃんはアッシュの妹だよ。
どういうこと？
アッシュはいつも突っ走ってボロボロだろ。勝てる勝てないじゃない。やるしかない。俺がやるんだ。あ。バカ兄を心配するこっちの身にもなれっての。ジョーちゃんは誰かのためにいつもボロボロな兄貴を少しでも楽にしてやりたかったんだろう。な、無茶をするのも誰かのため、兄貴のため、同じだろ。
ありがとう。でも貸しは忘れないからね。
ダメか。
付き合ってくれてありがとね。また頼むわよ、相棒。
俺はどうする？乗り物ってさ。
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. And I'll say this straight up. Is my reaction to the DLC. Because it's like, there's cool stuff added. I won't deny that. It's just like, if I'm honest with you, the balancing was just high. The bosses weren't that good. The cube was great. I liked the cube. But the final boss especially just offended me with how poorly implemented it was. Terrible hitbox. Legit going inside its body. Way worse than any other enemy in the game. Almost every enemy had a terrible lock-on point outside the cube, which had a single lock-on point. Lots of flailing around, crazy parts that just, you know? Apparently the train boss is meant to be somewhere around. So I'm wondering if I just run along the track, if I'll eventually find it. But I'm just going to do this while I talk, you know. Because I'm going to be dead honest. I feel like the DLC could have used more polish. I feel that's the issue. Like, I don't even mind it being super short. It's just the lack of polish that's my issue. You know? Like, it's just very unpolished. Hitboxes, tracking, like, all of that. It's just like, it could have used a little, like, probably another month in the oven. I would have preferred they, like, say, hey, we got some tracking issues, we got some, like, design issues here and there. We're going to, like, hold off for a month to, like, fix these problems so that the game, you know, runs better. You know? I would have preferred they do that. Like, be like, hey, there's like, some stuff here that needs working on, and they give it another month to cook. Because it feels like we asked for, like, some medium rare, and they just gave us, like, from the fridge. Like, of how bad certain things were. Again, it was still as solid. Short. Probably too short. 100%. But just for what it is, it was solid. Like, definitely. It's just... the boss fights were bad. Everything else was kind of cool, but the boss fights were just like... please no. Type category. Outside the cube, which only really had the annoying force grounded gimmick, but it definitely feels like the DLC was not built with melee in mind in any way, shape, or form. I'm just going to be straight. It feels like it was built with, like, with critical range, super damage, weak spot builds in mind. That's honestly what it feels like it was designed for. I keep getting this music, and I'm like, I'm getting this music, yeah. Like there's a fight about to happen. But where? It keeps making me feel I'm about to see an enemy just blaze down at me. But then I... oh, there we go. I'm guessing this is the boss. Ow. He just blasted us off. But this is the train. Right, it's time to bully the train. Because I've already sort of given my thoughts. Like, that is my end thought. It's like they could have worked on the hitboxes. They could have definitely redone that entire final fight. Like, you can just say, like, the other fights suffer from, like, awkward hitboxes. Excuse me? Where are you running to? Okay, so he's just gonna run to the moon and back. Okay, I'm just unable to hit. Is he just running away? Oh, what cringe design. Like, it just flees to the other side of the universe. Like, you see what I mean? This was not designed with, like, melee in mind. Like, none of these enemies were designed with that in mind. Like, all of it feels like it all was designed with, like... with, like, range. Like, it generally feels like I'm getting punished for daring to use melee. Which I think is stupidly bad design. Excuse me? Oh, I see. It was going to an open area to fight. That's what was happening. Oh, well, it's over. But I will be straight. Like, a lot of these fights feel like they were not programmed for melee. No, that wasn't terrible. I'll say it wasn't terrible. It was like, pretty nice. Pretty neat. But again, it's just like, a lot of these fights don't feel like they're thought through. Like, they feel like they're definitely trying to force range, but the guns kind of just suck.
ちゃんとご飯食べてる？
I'll be honest, like, everything just feels like guns don't do enough damage half the time. If I'm honest. So I feel like that's all the boss fights, right? Like, there's this big open area up here, so I guess we could check here to see if there's anything hidden. But I doubt there will be. I doubt there'll be, like, a hidden enemy here. It'll probably be, like, just plain old open area for no reason. But yeah, it's just like... I guess I hyped the DLC in my head a bit too much because the base game was so good. But the DLC just was disappointing. I'll be honest. Like, I'm not gonna pretend. It was disappointing. I'm gonna restock my femto. I don't really care about my health. It looks like there's something down here, but what? Is there a boss hidden here? No. There's a door. All of this for a door. Like, this big open area that looks like it's prime boss design. It's just... Oh, of course. Okay, we need to get rid of these guys. Okay, they offer me now that I can open this. Please break. There we go. We got the door. Anything good in here? Literally nothing. Yeah, like, what? Why is this just a giant open area with nothing in it? It even has a station in front of it. It's so weird. The game has so many bizarre design choices, I'm going to be dead honest with you. Like, the DLC has its, like, problems. It feels like this could have just been a patch. I'll be a little honest here. It feels like this could have just been, like, a £3 patch. And I know that sounds mean, yeah? But what else can I say? I've got to be honest. I can't just lie and pretend like there's nothing wrong with this DLC. Like, the bosses were not that engaging outside the cube. But especially that final boss. The general, like, length of it is embarrassingly short. Like, really embarrassingly short. Like, if I had at least got, like, 6 hours out of this, and not, like, what, 3 hours? Like, if I had got double my time in this, I'd be like, okay, that's good. But really, no. It was just, like, very janky. Like, bad hitboxes left and right. It generally feels like a boss rush, if I'm honest. And then what, like, there's like one open world boss, so there's like what, 4, 5 new bosses. I'm sorry, but that was a letdown. I'm just gonna be honest.
強い敵には仲間に助けてもらうのも手か。